What the fuck? Stop playing! What the fuck? Stop playing! What the fuck is that?
So I might be a little late to the party, but apparently after 12 years, or at least when this year ends, it'll be 12 years. Florida Georgia Line, the country duo, which has done a lot for country music for better and for worse, will be, you know, gone, broken up.
So, you're breaking up with me because my muscles are too big?
Oh my god.
I mean, I didn't know my muscles were
I'm breaking
that
up with you because
big.
I'm breaking up with you because you don't listen to me.
I didn't know they were
exactly
that
what you're
giant.
doing
I didn't know my
right
muscles
now.
were so huge
Literally, you're not
that
listening
you couldn't
to
even
me.
handle
You
my
don't
muscles.
listen to me. It's so frustrating.
Or, as they're calling it, a very, very long hiatus, as they said they don't see themselves getting back together for the next 15 to 20 years, which at that point, you can just say you're broken up. Hiatus is more something that's like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years at the most, I believe. Like when you're just doing nothing together for that long period of time. Once you start getting towards 8, 9, 10, 11, you can basically just go, oh, yeah, they're broken up. Not saying they can't reunite or whatever, but you're broken up come the end of 2022. This is no hiatus, and there's a lot of speculation as to why they had maybe decided to go this direction. I mean, I know what they put out there in the public was mainly that they both had began to write music by themselves and would have, you know, commit on solo careers, which I won't be listening anyway. I never liked the band to begin with. When I heard Cruise 10 years ago, I was just like, this is what we're expecting country music to be. Like, it just didn't, like they mixed so much shit together, it just didn't feel great at all. But, you know, the two of them have written music by themselves, and they look to embark on solo careers. And then there's the other thing that they kind of glossed over, like they mentioned, but they more glossed over it, and that is, it seems like some of this had to do with the political beliefs of both. I don't really want to think that way, but apparently one of them, I know one of them's name's Tyler, I'm not sure what the other one's name is, but one of them has a little bit more of a, how do I put this, a liberal stance to things, whereas the other one is not that way. And I mean, one of them unfollowed the other from Instagram and social media and stuff because they were just tired of seeing those posts. And they basically said it's no hard feelings because, you know, they see themselves as brothers and whatever. I would think that that would be one of the main reasons for this breakup as well. I mean, they're at a time where they're making country music and the world is just so divided. You gotta look at where these guys are from, Florida and Georgia, and those are mainly very, very just like Republican-run states, and when you get two people at odds with each other, then it can really become something there, because, you know, I have people in my family that I disagree with political views and stuff like that, and obviously I don't want to fully cut them out of my life, but there's just certain things that I don't want to talk to them about, or maybe I just don't want to be around them as much because of that, and, you know, that could definitely be one of the main reasons we got the breakup here with them, is that reason. Do I believe that they've been writing music separately? Yeah, I mean, if they want to embark on solo careers, in the end, that's both their decisions. I mean, you know, they did what they did during their 12 years in such a short amount of time, throughout 5 albums, just pumping out hits, whether you think they're hits or not. I mean, the numbers don't lie with it. Again, I know there's people that are like, well, the charts don't matter, music's subjective, but just when we thought that they would die, they just kept going, and I think more recently, this last album not doing as well as they thought also maybe had a lot to play into it. But, you know, it's a weird situation, and it's one that I didn't really figure out till recently for some reason. I think I saw this video on YouTube, and the thumbnail just said RIP Florida Georgia Line, and I was like, wait, are they broken up? And sure enough, they have shows planned out for the rest of this year, and then after that, they're completely done. And if you go on Wikipedia and go to their most recent album, which came out last year, it says it's their 5th and final studio album, and usually when it says final studio album, that means they have called it quits or are planning to call it quits very, very soon. So, yeah, I mean, I don't really care at this point in time. Like, if Florida Georgia Line just leaves us forever, I could care less. They didn't, again, really interest me. Their music was just god-awful for the most part. I don't think I've ever enjoyed a single song that they've put out. I mean, I'm not the biggest country music fan, but this was like country mixed with hip-hop and trap and pop, and it just was so obnoxious that there really was no enjoying it in itself. And hearing this news, though, I didn't cheer about it because, you know, when a band breaks up, there's definitely a lot of things that play into it, whether there's hard feelings or there's no hard feelings. It's always tough to make that decision, so when they come to that conclusion that it's time to hang it up and maybe just not do this for a long time, then something had to have happened to where they just, you know, decided that, you know, one of the most successful bands of the 2010s will be no more. And again, it sucks for them, but in the end, I just, you know, I wanted to talk about this because it was weird to me, and there was so many different reasons as to why they could have potentially broke up, and they did mention the reasons they broke up, but it's like, it still feels like they're hiding some behind-the-scenes stuff that went on that we aren't really supposed to know about. But if they want to keep that secret and out of the spotlight, again, that's fine too. That's pretty much none of our business. We just need to know what they're they just wanted us to know what they're planning on doing when the band decides to split up in the first place. So you guys can tell me in the comments below, what do you think? Not that I think many of my viewers listen to Florida Georgia Line anyway, but again, we'll see. Sometimes you guys surprise me, and until then, just stay safe out there, wear your mask, get vaccinated, and I will catch you all in the next one.
Holy, holy.